In other words, what I want to see him stand for, which he will, is to raise the minimum wage to at least $15 an hour, to make sure that all of our young people have the opportunity to go to college regardless of their income. All right? To cancel student debt for a lot of people. I would go further in all of these areas than he goes, but he is moving in the right direction. He's moving in the right direction on immigration reform. I think you will be pleased to hear what he has to say. I know that criminal justice and the number of people who are in jail today, often African American or Latino, disproportionately, is an issue of concern to you. I think you'll be hearing him making some pretty strong statements about the need for criminal justice reform to make sure that we're not throwing young people into jail, but getting them the education and the jobs that they need.
Yeah. And even like right now, people that are in jail, they are not being protected as good as they should with this coronavirus. And one thing that baffles my mental, right, about number 45 is that when this coronavirus news was hitting and everything, he just kept blaming that this was a move of the Democrats to make him look bad. That everything that the Democrats do is bad propaganda to make him look bad. But the thing is that, honey, you don't need the Democrats to make you look bad. You make your own self look bad. There were so many chances that he had when interviewers asked him questions that he couldn't answer with the right answer that would make people be like, okay, he actually cares. And instead of him giving a right answer, he just shuts them off or just degrades them. And it's like, you don't need no Democrats to make you look bad. Sir, you make your own self look bad. You
Cardi, he's doing that.
Views on Twitter when
he's doing that right now.
Responsibility. We are in this point because of him. He could have been avoided this in January. A lot of people, I have a lot of love for the Chinese people, but a lot of people, when coronavirus was becoming trendy in America, it was like around early January, and a lot of people felt like it would have been racist or prejudice to close the borders from China to America. And I just feel like, how come it wasn't prejudice when America closed the borders in West Africa when the Ebola virus was around, and the Ebola virus never even got here? So that's my thing. I feel like they put capitalism, money, trading goods before our health, and that's my problem. That's my issue. And instead of apologizing and giving us better things than $1,600 stimulus check at one time, I feel like we deserve better because they messed up. Apologize for messing up and do better for us, for the people.
Well, that's one of the things about this guy is he doesn't apologize and he lies all of the time and he blames other people.
Yes.
So right now, because he downplayed the disease, he did not listen to the scientists. He did not use the Defense Production Act to tell private companies that instead of producing underwear right now or socks, they got to produce masks and we got to start producing ventilators and all that stuff. He didn't do any of that. So he blames other people. Right now, he's blaming the World Health Organization, which is an enormously important international organization that is trying to bring scientists and doctors together to work on a vaccine, to figure out the best way forward to treat this disease. He's now threatening to cut funding for them. Just the other day, you may have read that he threatened Dr. Fauci, who has been telling the American people the truth. Trump does not like the truth. So he wants to fire this guy as well. So, what we're trying to do now in Congress is go around Trump, make sure that our doctors and nurses have the equipment that they need, that we produce the kind of testing kits that we need so anybody in America can get the kind of tests they need when they need it. We're trying to make sure that every hospital in America has the ventilators and the other equipment that they need. And we have to move very aggressively in all of those areas.
Right. Ooh. I'm so excited. I'm excited and I'm nervous and I don't know, I'm so emotional because this makes me really excited. And I hope that all the viewers have a better understanding of what's going on. And I just really want to let my viewers know that it's and want to keep getting lied to, because we are in for a ride. After everything goes back to normal again, I want to let people know that things are not going to be back normal again. Like, this has impacted the economy and the back to normal again. There's countries that are affected by the coronavirus. They are not, as wealthy as this country. Like the Dominican Republic, where my father's from, we got family members all constantly calling. It's terrible.
All right, Cardi, let me just tell you one of the things that we're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's my mama calling.
Trying to make sure.
That's my mom calling.
Okay, say hello to your mom for me. All right, we're trying to make sure that everybody has all of the health care that they need right now. All right, so people are ending up in the hospital. They can't even afford the treatment they're getting. If their families get sick, they don't have any money. We're trying to make sure that everybody has health care by having Medicare cover all health care bills. Second thing, very importantly, other countries around the world, in Europe and elsewhere, have done it. We want to make sure that people continue to receive their paycheck. In other words,
right.
You get laid off from your job. We want to make sure you continue to get your paycheck. In the airlines industry, we managed to protect 2 million workers, flight attendants, pilots, people in the airline industry. They will, for the next 6 months, whether they're working or not, continue to get their paychecks. We want to do that for every worker in America. That makes sense to you?
Yes, that makes sense, but we just got to see if number 45 is willing to do that.
Well, we're going to make him an offer he can't refuse. We're going to put a lot of pressure, and I hope your viewers work with me and others in Congress in demanding that Congress stand up for workers, because a lot of people are hurting today. They're worried about getting evicted from their apartments. They're worried about not having enough food. They're worried about going bankrupt because they can't pay their debts. And Congress has got to be bold and stand up for those workers.
Right. Well, we're going to stand up for those workers, and you're going to always have my support. And, well, you heard it from man's mouth, Joe Biden, for 2020.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Cardi. You keep up the great work.
Thank
Talk
you.
to you soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, guys, you heard it from the source's mouth. You see what's going on out here. Better make the right choice. It's a little sour. It's a little sour. Take this off. I want to recover for Uncle Bernie. How baby girl used to say it, Uncle Bernie? Heard it from the source's mouth. Not because it makes me sad. Like, I know a lot of people